Hey, chosen one, long time no see. Oh my gosh, so let me tell you really, really quick. There are some things that have transpired this past week, and I've gotten even more closer to God. My relationship has blossomed and bloomed even more because of the things that were going on around me. Just like your parents disciplined you back in the day, or if you're a teenager now, you know what I'm saying? Every household has their definition of discipline, whether it be physical or, whether, spare the rod, spoil the child, or whether it be, you've gotten things taken away from you because of your behavior or something that you did, or both, like me. Okay, I come from the old school. Okay, this is a 90s baby right here. So baby, when that belt came out, I was playing the bongos. But no, I'm just playing. But no, seriously, that's how it was. But no, just like our physical parents discipline us, and we're coming up, spare the rod, spoil the child. Thank you. Got confirmation, got chill bumps. My Father, the Most High, He did the same thing with me. And, He is our Father. So with that being said, He is going to discipline us accordingly. He's going to discipline us to make sure that we stay in line. Just like your parents did in the physical, God will do it in the spiritual as well. And, your parents discipline you so that you'll never do what you did again, but you could also learn from it and go on and be better and grow. And that's exactly what the Most High did, all right? If you can relate to this so far, I need you to go ahead and hit that like button. But no, so I just wanted to touch on this subject because as I was busting them suds, God spoke to me. And I was actually tuning into somebody else, the T on NPD and relationships. Please go subscribe to her channel. She has amazing content. And this video is inspired by her. I will put her, I'll put her handles in the description. But she said something that was very, very monumental to me and was very breakthrough. And she said, invest in your healing. Okay, and that goes with discipline as well. When your parents used to, however they used to do it, let's talk. I'm gonna tell you how I was disciplined. Okay, I can't tell you. That's another video for another time. The way that I was disciplined was not necessarily the right way, and I've broke generational curses because I could have disciplined my baby girl like my father did me. But, growing up, I know how it made me feel, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that to her. And that's why, I can never wrap my head around hurting somebody or making them feel inadequate because if you know how that feels, why would you bleed on somebody who didn't cut you? If you know how that feels, why would you do that same thing to somebody else? It's ridiculous and it's redundant. But no, so she was basically talking about invest in your healing. Just like when your parents discipline you and just like when God disciplined me and you as well, He does it in a way where you understand exactly what's going on, and He does it in a way where you'll never do what you did again. And what happened was, I've learned that to invest in my healing, I cannot tell people everything. See, me, I'm an open book. And it is a double-edged sword because I'm an open book. You ask me something, I'll tell you. Or sometimes I have a habit of oversharing. And that's just who I am. That's who God has made me to be. But at the end of the day, He said, just because I made you like that, don't go around telling everybody business. I used to be telling stuff that nobody asked. And then I wonder why they know all this. Or I wonder why I be stuck in a rut. Or I wonder why they're manipulating me because I've given them all of my information. And I feel like to invest in your healing, you have to take time for yourself. You have to take time to understand your triggers. You have to take time to understand who the people are around you. Are they adding to you or are they subtracting? Are they dividing your mind with your heart, or are they multiplying your happiness, or are they multiplying your brokenness? Come on, PEMDAS. order of operations, or are they putting you in the parentheses? I said that backwards, but y'all get it, okay? Catch in the spirit. But when you invest in your healing, whether it's mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, you have to understand that people are going to do what they want to do, but only if you allow them to, okay? Catch that in the spirit. A lot of people will hurt you because they're hurt. Hurt people. But as a chosen one, you have to understand, you know what it feels like to be abused, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. You know what it's like to hurt. You know what it's like to cry yourself to sleep at night. You know what it's like to feel insecure. You know what it's like when you feel all alone. You know how it feels when, you can be in a room full of people and you can feel alone. And that's one of the worst feelings to have, but you know how that feels. So you're not going to do that. You're not going to make somebody feel the way that you feel. And then that's how you end up breaking the generational curses, as I said in the beginning of the video. So investing in your mental health is the top priority because, so I feel like mental and spiritual, they intertwine, all right? They're cohesive and they can coincide. But not only that, you have to heal this first, because your brain is the boss and your body is the worker. So whatever your mind tells your body to do, whatever your mind tells your heart to do, but I love this quote: your heart works in ways that your mind will never understand, and you cannot let your heart guide you in this world because it will chew you up and spit you out. Trust me, I know, especially if you're an empath. If you're an empath, go ahead and hit that like button. I'm so happy to be back giving you content, and I hope that this is helping your mental health. You watching me right now, you are investing in your mental health. When you have an investment, what does that mean? That means that you are pouring something into it. When you hear invest, you think of money, but no, not necessarily. You can invest your time, and investments goes with sowing seeds as well. You sow your time, you get things in return, but you must, all right? You must invest in the right people, the right things, the right exercises. And this video is basically just going to touch on your mental and your spiritual, because if your head isn't in the right space and place, your heart, is going to have a nasty taste. Oh, I'm rhyming. I'm rhyming, double time. Okay, calm down, Jazz. All right. No, seriously. You have to understand that YouTube is use it as a tool. It's a plethora of information. And because you are here right now, you're investing in your mental health. If you follow a lot of content creators like myself, when you sit down and you take interest in something that they have to say, and I want to thank you, because you could have been anywhere in the world right now, but you're here. You're right here watching me, and I thank you. And may God continue to bless you and all of your endeavors. But being a content creator, it's more than just turning on the camera and speaking what comes to mind. I created my YouTube family and my YouTube community and my content because, we all make mistakes, but there's not a lot of people that are going to put their mistakes on Front Street so that you can grow from them. There's not a lot of people who are that transparent, and I feel like I want you to scroll through my content because there's something for everybody. I have a bunch of content, and it basically gives you an insight on the mistakes that I've made. And by watching my content, by investing in your mental and spiritual health, you'll understand that everybody makes mistakes, but I'm trying to help you with preventative measures so you don't make the same mistakes I did. So that's all I wanted to say. I am so excited to be back. It's been a long week, I will say that, but a lot of things that had to happen in that week for me to be right in front of you right now. Like I said before, thank you for your time, because it will never go wasted over here on One Chosen One TV. All right, so if you know somebody that, maybe their heart is in the right place, but their mind has not caught up yet, that's brilliant. That's a good thing, because usually your spirit goes ahead of you. We are humans we are spirits, we are souls having a human experience. So with that being said, if you or somebody you have this big heart of gold, you would do any and everything for everybody, and sometimes you don't get that in return, guess what? God is going to compensate you for that. So don't be discouraged, and don't be dismayed about it. God blessed us and he made us, and God has a purpose for your life. So I hope that this video has helped you. If you or somebody else is going through this and it's just torment, and you just feel like, oh my gosh, I have this heart of gold, but it's been used and abused and I don't want to love anymore, don't shut yourself off, because you're letting the enemy win. We don't let the enemy win over here. We face our problems head on, and we tackle them one day at a time. So I just want to thank you for your time. Like I said before, I'm so happy and excited to be back. Oh my gosh, I feel the anointing. All right, so may the Lord continue to bless you in all of your endeavors. All right, chosen one, dream, snooze, or lose, you choose. Until next time.